probably should have that come on my headphones. There we go. I think you need to hear it twice. Oh. Showed it twice. Did I have it on schedule? It didn't show on schedule. Oh well. I got coffee, so that's a good start. Anyway. Alright, so I wanted to try to do video planning stuff before today, but didn't, because a little bit of lazy and a lot of more of lazy, essentially. Because of that, I'm not 100% sure what to do here, but I have an idea. I need to download these. Come back. I kind of don't like downloading that many models because this is going to disable. Well, I can do it. I don't care. I can disable. Compressed 137. This can be like another gig out of my SFM. But anyway, so I thought I could do another picture. I really can't think of anything short to make. Actually, do I still have some of the audio on my desktop? I do not. Where did that go? I don't have infinite space. By date modified. Did I only throw this one away? No, there's a couple of them. I don't empty my trash very often. For good reason. Like this, where I'm looking for something. So let's see what these two are.
You got a brain! Woo!
Forgot about that one. I might actually do that one. It's a quickie. What is this
I
one?
need some robo lubricant. Gonna be so gross. So hyped.
I don't know about that one. We'll put that one back in the trash. I like the first one. No, I don't want to do like two posters in a row, because like my favorite type of posters are actually, I think I need to extract this. Are the like single pony with a simple background. Oh, that's not that bad, I guess. And I don't want to just keep doing that over and over again. I like where I can put a lot of effort and a lot of detail into one thing. That's like my absolute favorite. There we go. No, I don't want to. And I'm going to break it right away. There we go. Yes, merge. It's going to probably have like 30 more merges. Oh. Well, that's just folder. Did I already have this downloaded? Maybe I did. Or it's overriding the models. I don't know. No, I don't think I downloaded that one before. That's the one thing is, I mean, I understand if models are upgraded, that having the packs up or having a new model is better. Having the same model updated works great because you're just not keeping these lots and lots and lots of different models around. But there's one difficult part, and I want to see if it happened because that was updated. So I think I saw Coloratura in there. So let's see if I think that was canceled. There it is. If her model's broken, it'll be why. Though it might not have been included with the thing. No, her model's actually not broken. It might not have been included. Something. I was like, it looks like you're eating teeth. I don't know why. Okay. Anyways. If that one wasn't updated, then maybe the pack is fine. Oops. Don't want to open that. That's pickles. I'll open this. Let's see what's he? The Coloratura one? It's never going anywhere because I checked. If I put the music up with that, I'd get him like a strike, or it'd be taken down. So I really can't go anywhere with it. It's just for fun anyway. Okay. So, oh, I need to convert that.
You got a brain!
Do.
Woo!
I don't know if that actually worked. No, there it is. Okay. Let me go over there. Okay, I think
You got a brain! Woo!
quality got messed
Got a
up.
brain!
Yeah. Am I able to open up OGG on this? I can. Okay. Actually, I didn't think I could. That's why I went to go do it the other way.
You got a brain! Woo! You
I'm
got
just
a
gonna use this.
brain!
We get it. Okay, that audio might get really annoying. Damn it. Go away. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't updated Audacity in a while. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like bling bling. The latest version 2.3, and I'm running 2.2.2, so not that far off.
Got a brain! Woo!
There we go. Okay. Who's got a brain? Yay for brains, yes. I keep forgetting what the sci-twi was called. Was it sci-twi? No. No, sci-fi. And I know there's an updated version of this model. But I feel like the updated one adds a lot of different details to her that I think is makes her innately crazy looking. Well, this one keeps her looking like Twilight, and so still gives the false sense of crazy. Sometimes I like it to have a balance of simple. This one has some things with the hair I don't like, but whatever. Okay, so got her. Is there a brain model? Get this set up first. Okay. It's kind of a brain. I think we'll pass on using that one though. No. Oh, I was waiting for that. I opened up audio and then that, and I knew it was gonna library crash. I have to be careful at adding models though, because I'm kind of getting to the point where, didn't do an autosave yet. That's fine. Camera animation needed to normal interval. Let me fix that. Add the rig to the other model. Either that or just remove the rig from the one that I have and copy the animation then. Should be able to remove the rig. But other than that, I don't know, because I don't often work with rigs. That was one of the few times because that model had a rig that actually worked pretty good, so I'm going to use it. Alright, so we need brain. With it. No E. See, I want something that's more of like a cartoonish simple. That is a deer. It's a brain deer. I get it. It's kind of stupid though. Ooh. What is this? Kind of cool. Oh, it's like a medal for being smart. Not sure. Anyway, so I think this is about the best brain model we have. We check the workshop. Where's SFM? Unless that's SFM. That might be SFM. That looks more like a Gmod though, with an account. I've never seen SFM go to third page. Maybe that is it. I just don't see it having millions of items. SFM's not that popular. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm just weird. Brain. Oh. Apparently nobody just has a cartoonish brain. I would think that they would, but okay. Well, we'll grab this one. Okay, actually I can make this kind of work. So we're gonna go brain. Let's take a look at these textures. 2, which is probably split between the stand and the nut. Hanging hospital sign. Oh, I thought maybe this was like supposed to be, I don't know. Okay, yep, so that worked. Okay, and while I might not be a brain expert, I'm fairly certain that brains do not come in multicolor. Oh, it's a Pat's model, whatever. Oh, here. Yes, it is Rainbow Dash's spring. Oh, sorry, a reminder if you don't work tomorrow at the meetups tomorrow. Okay, so the goal is to make everything else the same pink as this part. Oh, okay. Yeah, meetups tomorrow. So. Mall meet. Actually, I'm going to start with the yellows because that's closer to the pink. I think that's pretty close. Maybe a little more saturation and a little brighter. There we go. That's perfect. All right. Okay. Okay, let's do... This one's gonna be the hard one. Now we can do green. Oh yeah, I can't do them at the same time. Just make that work. Yeah, this was a tough one. I don't know if I'm able to get this one on its... That's just going to make it white. I think I'm going to have to play around with it separately. Why is everything... What's the background green? It's gray. Yeah, it's great. How do I make this look like this? Pretty sure to do it, I need to move it out of the cooler range. Because the yellow is easy because it was still close enough to red, but green is literal opposite. Well, it's not as much that. The reason I use hue is because it'll maintain the differences of the bright to dark and the shape that it is. Just changing a color isn't gonna give me the result I want. What I probably can do, let me see. Oops, that's not what I wanted. This one. Okay, so I can kind of do that. So no move button. That kind of worked. I thought the monitor being thrown was going to mess with me. Let's just say that's close enough, and oh, there's not a copy of all layers button. Okay, let's see if doing that helps a little bit. I would say yes. It's gonna be the best of quality, but it'll work. It looks like shit, but it's the right color. It's very important that this brain is correct. Okay, and so doing that would be... Oh, actually, you know what? I have a better idea. So we're gonna grab... Because from what I can tell, there's blues and greens mixed in. So we're just gonna go hue, go blue. Let's actually do the cyan, cayenne. I don't know. That's not even. It was like, is it purple? There it is. All right, so we want to get that down into kind of like a pinker range. Okay, that looks better. Do it one more time. This time to greens. Okay, what is the color right there then? You can't tell me. Yeah, screw it. We're just gonna do this. There. I can see it now. There, that looks better. Ignore the blue. Alright, back to this one. Oh, blue might be easier. Kinda. The gym. Don't do the gym. Gym is too much work. If you put your body through too much stress, you'll just die young. You should rest up, sit on a chair, and play video games. It's the way to do it. Trust me, I'm an expert. Still being stupid. And I don't want to like copy paste some of this area onto this because the bump maps are set to be are locked in. I might have to copy those into this one. Actually, let me try something here. I'm going to duplicate this. I might be able to do something like that. This looks like an infection of like techno music. I might be able to do this with hue now. I'm just gonna call that good. It's close. No, I don't want pink brain. I'll go through it later. That doesn't matter. What is it? It's a T? T for trade? I forgot what this shortcut key was. Gone. Nope, that's for text. I have a feeling that no matter what I do, I'm just going to pop it in there and you're not even going to notice anything anyway. Is it X? X! Like my brain just decided to like give me a moment to test myself and then was like, okay, you had your time. I don't know what this model is from. You know, we need colorful brain. Does it make any sense? No. But that's fine. Okay. It's good enough. This still kind of looks like a diseased portion of the brain that we should just remove. But that's what actually what tumors look like. So we stay away from that part of the brain. I want to see if I can get just that red. Kinda. What section is this going off to? Okay, so that includes that. Yeah, I can't do it. Let's see if I can magnetic grab this one too. No, that's just going to be even worse. Making brains pink is hard. The other layers will give me the colors I want. Kinda. Not gonna trust it. Ugh. So small. We must color the brain. Delicate now. You have moved too fast. It's like low contrast corners are an ass. I'm probably just going to leave some of these artifacts in here. Okay, and that looks like he's bleeding from the brain, and we don't want a bleeding brain. I just can't win. Good enough. Going to be the most diseased looking brain, but that's fine because it is Twilight. She likes diseases. I'm working on a brain. Very, very important brain business. Okay, this one I think was tough. Yes, I'm a surgeon now. I got my degree online at degrees.edu. All I had to do was sign off my card to them, and then they said that I was a certified surgeon. So it was pretty nice, really easy. I didn't know surgery happened in Photoshop though, but I mean, well, it's just weird, isn't it? I mean, it kind of works, but right. This brain is going to be so fucked up. Still that good. I would send you a link, but if you can't figure out how to get to degrees.edu, that is not my problem. I wouldn't go to there though, because I have no idea what degrees.edu is. Oh, actually everything around it is mostly already taken care of. Now for one last thing. I'm gonna merge all these together. Oh, not the last one, that's the one that doesn't look like shit. And whoops. Just saturation. So blues 0. So hanging down. Green 0. Yellows, sure. Magentas probably can't. Oh, again. Now that everything's at least balanced, I might just undo it all and see if this works. It's gonna do the black parts though too. I don't know if I want that. Maybe a little too colored. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do duplicate. We're going to do that coloration and then see if I can get some that would do the, or to get the black back. Nope. Well, actually, no, that doesn't really help. So we're just gonna. Oh wait, maybe that does help. We'll go with this janky brain. It's probably gonna be moving, so Dave is not gonna tell anyway. So we're gonna call this brain model with cancer. California, really? Somebody owns it? I guess it's good. It's legitimate. See, it looks pretty good to me. I mean, yeah, there's... If we don't talk about it like that. Or that, or so. That looks pretty brainy. The other thing I was curious about... Oh, and that confirms that. So, I was curious about bump maps. And it has bump maps. So it is a very wavy brain. Okay. I don't know what I want to do with that brain though. Yes, we have brain. Because the audio is only, yeah, it's only like seconds long. So if I put, let's put 1.5 seconds at the beginning, and then 1.5 seconds afterwards, or about. So, well, I'll go for 6 seconds. Yes. Well, we can make the brain look pretty good. Hold on. Let's see here. Actually, the preview picture here is pretty. Now, where does this one come from? Okay, that might be a little bit too realistic, though. Does it matter? Okay, so we got this. So it's some, garnish. Okay, I'm gonna use some like celery or maybe some carrot. That's not a carrot. That's not a carrot slice. What is? That's like a coin turned sideways. No. Let's just look at food. I gotta start typing in food and I get Fleetfoot. That seems. Oh, there we go. Okay, hold on. This is what goes good with some brains, some good old slices of bacon. So let's double that bacon. Yeah. Nothing. The only thing that's better than a slice of bacon is 2 slices of bacon. Then we got a baguette. Some blocks. Well, I mean, I guess you gotta wash it down somehow, so put that right there. That's a big old bottle of blocks. What else we got here? Digestive biscuits. Ooh, eggs. We can. Brain is part of your balanced breakfast. We got our eggs. We got our bacon. There's a hot dog. It's got like a bite out of it. Ice cream. Good old box of juice with chunky bits. Delicious cheap juice made from the scariest oranges and full of flavorings and artificial colors. Scariest oranges. Oranges. This is the weirdest looking orange I've ever seen. Ketchup. Ooh. Yeah. Look at these. Oh yeah. Panda. Oh, there we go. There we go. Get some toast. Brain is a good part of breakfast. Well, and actually, if we wanted to, we could just do. Make a brain sandwich. Whoa. She wants. Going. Actually, if I remember right, consuming brain is not good and should not be done. It actually can, I think it has decent calories, kind of, but I think the issue is you can get a lot of different diseases from eating a brain. You take the bacon and eggs. No. It's either all or none. I mean, we could make this like a hangover burger. Just got egg in there too. Kind of. Good. Yeah, that doesn't work. Fine. Okay. But yeah, she got her brain. Well, no, it's people can't eat brain. But Pony, I don't know. I'm not gonna stop her. Look at that. Look at that face. Who's seen know that face? Oh, she can eat the brain. That's not gonna work. Okay, we'll get rid of the accessories. For the audio, because there is a gap, so I can break this up if I so wish.
You got a brain! Woo! I got a brain!
I'm trying to think of what to do with that, though. I mean, I have a brain now, but what do I do with the brain? Oh, sorry, Twilight. I probably shouldn't fix you. Oh. fixer. He's like a transformer. Like yeah, they're all the ones for the sci-fi that I use are all from Borderlands pre-sequel. All from Dr. Spara. I have a folder in here too. Yeah. That's how I found them. There it is. So it's all these ones. So,
Rocket science! Woo! I got an idea for a rocket navigation system, but I need your help. I need a bunch. Let's learn some stuff! Rocket science! Kill one of those torque things and give me its brain. Gonna use that for the guidance system on the rocket. Gonna work, yeah! Grab the brain, yeah! Let's learn some stuff! You did it! I knew you could do it! Rocket science! You got a brain! Woo! I need some robo-lubricant. Gonna be... Also, grab me some Kragon skins for the nose coat. I need some stalker blood as lubricant. Gonna be gross. So hyped. The stalker exam table's probably got some leftover blood to drain. Don't think about how gross it is. Or do, because it's still cool. You just one more vat of bloody, greasy stuff and we're good to go. Also, grab just one more vat of bloody, greasy stuff and we're good to go. Just get some more stalker blood and we'll be aces. You got wings looking super solid. Now slap some lube on there and bing bang boom rocket science learning. Just
that was another one I had actually almost done. Was I could have actually put that one in the flying video.
Wings looking super solid. Now slap some lube on there and bing bang boom rocket science learning.
The bing bang boom rocket science learning I almost did.
Alright! Grab the brain, yeah! Alright!
Oh, man.
Here are some facts about flying. One, I stashed a freeze gun for you because science is all about being prepared and hiding freeze guns everywhere. Bam, I'm smart!
That actually would be interesting, too.
Here are some facts about flying.
Oh, not that one.
I stashed a freeze gun for you because science is all about being prepared and hiding freeze guns everywhere. Bam, I'm smart! Alright!
Well,
I stashed a freeze gun for you because science is all about being prepared and hiding freeze guns everywhere. Bam, I'm smart.
I could do something from that one.
I stashed
as
a
long as
freeze
there's
gun
enough
for
cut.
You guns everywhere. Bam, I'm...
Yeah, there is. I got these audio clips actually extracted from the game, so I had the game files, and I found something online that explained how to separate them. So I want to do the brain one, but now I want to see if there's like a... What the hell is this? Petite dinosaur nuggets. Tasty, tasty. What? Okay. It has nutrition ingredients. 45% of your daily iron. That's pretty good. Using only the sun for heating, you're on your way to completion. After waiting for days, your meals are ready. Cats will try to steal your food, so be watch out for your meal. Okay. No. Because I think that would be that actually would work for one. I might just keep it in mind.
These got arms, not wings.
Kill one of those torque things and... Same diff? You did it! Just look at that stalker stalker wing. Gonna be sick when we get it on the rocket. Get the wings so my missile can soar. You ever see that basketball movie? We got what we need. Woo! All right, all right, all right. Put the wings and lube on that empty rocket chassis. You gotta come on, press the button. The science button. Now fire the rocket. Hypothesis, this will be frickin' sick. Just look at that stalker blending. Follow me, the blender's over here. It's in. Let's go launch the rocket. Blah, blah. I need some, yeah. That kinda sucked. Torque brains are dumb. Bring me a soldier brain. Just go kill one of those doll guys and take their mind. Headshot surgery. Ho. Now grab the brain. You got it.
That was another one. I just love the way she says pow.
Yeah. Headshot surgery. Ho. Now grab the brain.
Oh, I wonder if that would go well with this too, because it's about the brain.
Yeah. Headshot surgery. Ho. Now grab the brain. Just one more vat of.
So.
You got a brain. Woo!
It'd be scope creep again, but that actually could be funny. I'm kind of tempted to just throw that in there too.
One more vat of bloody.
Which one was that? This one?
Headshot surgery. Ho.
I don't know why. It's so funny. Oops. I think it's supposed to be POW.
Headshot surgery. Po.
Alright, so that could go first. Yep, there we go. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, probably should actually. There we go. There we go.
Headshot surgery. Po. Surgery. Surgery. Po.
Not much. Okay, when she says POW, I thought about having an actual, like, something happen to somebody.
Now grab the brain. Surgery. Headshot surgery. Po.
Okay, I might be able to keep it the same. I'm thinking this one actually would be a good one to have Spike in. Which one is the newest one? I think these are identical. And this one doesn't look like it's as new. I'll just crash again, that's fine. Oh, audio. And then bottles. I don't think that one's saved though. Actually, no. Oh, I think that's weird. Alright, alright. That's Spike with wings. Nobody wants Spike with wings. Alright, well this sucks. So I gotta add the clip again. So this is surgery. Okay, we're gonna adjust this again. So there. This. I'm saving it.
Shut surgery! Hurry!
Oh, the newest one has wings. Oh, okay. That's fine. Save. I think it's his. Hi. Here, this is a better Spike. There we go. That's the best Spike. I wonder if I can... No, because I'd have to... Well, I guess I could, technically, with what I've done. Because I was thinking about like having it like an exam room table thing. Spike is the one that she says to go get the brain.
You got a brain! Now grab the brain! You got a brain! Woo!
But I was thinking about stealing the scene build from something else, but I don't think it's even going to matter because that wasn't that complicated of a scene build. It's gonna crash. I'm just gonna preempt it. So what environment do I want to put her in? I could listen to these all day though.
That's exactly what I am talking about! Come on back and we'll test the rocket again! Let's learn some stuff! Here are some facts about flying. 1. You need...
Stop with the loops.
Alright. Put the soldier's brain in the second rocket. Experiments!
Yeah, I used when she said experiments, I used that for the first one I did with her.
Now, launch that thingy! Science! I like the cut of this rocket's jib. Let's split the difference, though. Combine the soldier brain and the torque brain in the science blender!
Hello.
Squishy! Yeah!
Oh, you know what? That might be useful, too. I'm gonna grab that one, too.
Squishy! Yeah!
Oh.
Experiments are so cool. That's too goopy to pick up, though. Shoot it with an ice weapon to get it more. It's congealed. I'm feeling it. Let's go pop it in the rocket. cool. That's too...
No.
It's congealed. I'm feeling it. Let's go pop it in the rocket. 3, 2, 1, blasto! Oh, man, it's heading for my house. Yeah! We did it! Screw my house!
You're not actually a brainiac, are you?
Science! Let me... Woo! What if dogs could talk?
That's the very last thing she ever says is...
What if dogs could talk?
Anyways, okay, I got what I needed. The congealed one is great, though. I could, like, make so many things from all these, because they're all golden. Yeah. The problem is that, the Crazy Twi audio works with other audio from that. So like to just have her say that and look at Spike and say that, it doesn't make any sense on its own. Having it at the very end of something might make more sense. Okay, now I want to get this other one in here just so I have everything and don't have to worry about it anymore.
Squishy! Yeah!
Okay, that's gonna cause another restart, so I'm just gonna preempt. They're from Borderlands pre-sequel. There's a Dr. Spara, which is a side quest. I know exactly where she is because it's like no matter, every time I play through that part, I have to go to do her quests because they're all great. And there's some of the audio I think I might have skipped, but there's like ones too where you go to help a guy out, or actually it's when you start the missions for her. Right at the beginning.
Rocket science! Woo! I got an idea for a rocket navigation system, but I need your help. I need a bunch of crap. Go get it. Let's do this. Believe in your dreams. Woo!
No, it's not these guys. But there was a guy beforehand that he goes to open a window to like air it out, but you're in space. So when he opens it up, it sucks him out the window, and that's when she starts saying, "Hey, come over to help me." So, so yeah, I think this would work right around there.
Headshot surgery! Ho! Now grab the brain! Squishy! Yeah! You got a brain! Now grab the brain! Ho! Now grab the brain!
I'm trying to think of how to do this without making it gross.
Headshot surgery! Ho! Oh! Oh! Now grab the brain!
Oh, you found her? Oh, yeah. It ain't rocket surgery. I'll actually see where she is. No. No. Oh. Oh, that's the other guy that gets pulled out the window. Not worried about that. Where are you? There you are.
Hypothesis: this will be frickin' sick!
So, that's Spyro. But when I extract the audio from it, because the game itself puts a whole crap load of filters over everything so that If you're close to it, it just speaks with whatever the ambient noise is around you. But when you're at a distance, it plays over the radio. So if you extract the audio, you get it with perfect clarity.
Surgery! Ho!
Well, no, I wanted to have it because she says here.
Now grab the brain!
So I wanted to have her telling Spike to do that.
Now grab. Ho! Now squishy! Yeah! Now grab the brain! Now grab the brain! Brain!
So, but how do I make it so that, because this is headshot surgery, but it doesn't have to be bullet. It can be just a hit to the head. But how do we do that so that it's not gross? Is my question. I thought about using Doctor Who's, because brain.
Headshot surgery! Ho!
And I thought about having her hit some kind of a button, because otherwise POW with any type of explosion or mass noise would be completely drowned out. And that's what makes this audio funny, is when she says
surgery! Ho!
So having her which means that then she would be separated from it, so like a chamber works. But then if you're going to do it, I have an idea. It would be a little bit more involved, but nice thing is I don't want to put out like one of these the science spiral ones like immediately after doing a different one. So no, it's not. It's not no whacking. Somebody asked that before, because you could kind of see it as such. Yeah, I think it was this one. Yeah, she played Dr. Spara. Oh, she also does Ellie. Oh, that okay. Now that I read that, I can hear it. So that makes sense. Ellie's the mechanic. What is his name? I forgot. It's his sister. She was actually a big part of that game. Oh, she was in Dragon Ball Z. Paragon Lost. I did not know that. I thought Liara had a pretty specific voice actor. I can see her doing Liara though. No, I was thinking about. So let's see. First, I want to save it, and now we're gonna go. Do I have a mallet? Because to make it work, I think I need to do some other like scene building bits to make it work. Battle mallet. Oh, okay, that's a little bit much. I just want something like silly. That would work if it didn't have the hand on it. And it looks like I could probably have it removed. Yep. That makes sense. Aha! Why are they both separate? Because armature, hand. Not that. Okay. All right. Bonk, 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 bonk. Nope. I think I'm gonna still use Dr. Hooves. That is not how you see him now. Because I want to use. I like having Spike as the minion. Okay, just gonna load up the stuff that I need. So we'll need Dr. Hooves. He's just DR, isn't he? There is a... I thought an upgraded one of him. Building on this one might take a little bit longer, but I think it'd be worth it in the end. So, what do I have for like a chamber? I need to put him in something. Something big enough that I can see what's going on. That doesn't work, because I need him to look forward. What I'm looking for. And that's too open. Because I need to have it something that like I can see through the front of, but is fairly narrow with nothing on, or with blocked on both sides, which I can kind of block sides, but this one it's not open in the middle. I mean, I could do it like that, but these bars that come across, this would work if I can remove those bars. And I cannot. So, no. Only reason I don't like the bars because it's just, if I try to use a shot like this, it's just going to get in the way. I don't want that. I like the kind of glass, though. That actually looks pretty nice. I might steal that. So what would be other than chamber? Containers going to give me a bunch of boxes. Let me just test. I don't know what Borderlands is going to have. Look at that one. She's special. Oh, that's the old one. So like some kind of a like test chamber that would store somebody or something that had a fairly open side, even if it was there's one, I'd have to remember the model from it. This has got stuff in there I can't show you. Because originally it started this one, but That wasn't... I made that one, though. That's why that was what it was. Because, like, the glass was put in there. This is, like, rocket interior models that were just mishmashed all around. So, yeah, that actually would work. One thing that bothers me about container is that I'm going to get a lot of this. Like, just random containers. And they're usually made to contain things but not have any type of opaque... that other thing was canceled a long time ago, and I don't think it's going to get me what I want. I can make something. There is in the mask ones. He's got these like tech things. But I thought I tried chamber though, and was that what I tried before? And if I didn't find it then, I'm not going to find it with another word added on. But like some of these, I can make something look techy. No. No. Oh, those could come in handy though. Cable, okay. See, this will just be like creepy, like just some alien person doing alien things. What'd you find? I saw that, but it's a standing bit, and I can't do something. I can't use a standing on a pony. It would be too. I wouldn't have enough room to do what I need to do. Does it look like you're supposed to be from the Matrix or something? More tech. Yeah, I don't know if I can use anything from this. There's so many damn models in the mask. Or, it's not from the mask, it's like a pack of models from other games. But they come in handy, and like this, for destroyed environment, actually would work really well. There's super high detail. Oh, I've never seen that one before. That's nifty. Looks good even though it's low detail. There's containers. Oh, that's just normal containers too. I just like this stuff because it's super high detail. Like, say this. This could actually be useful. Yeah, I searched chamber, didn't I? Yeah, that's what I did check. And that's definitely not going to be giving me what I want. Because there's surprisingly not that much chamber. Like I said, I can kind of make it myself. I just need to know what's out there. Like, these are all just super detailed tech ceilings. Danger. Okay. Oh, there's the containers. Just trying to look for things that may not be the perfect solution, but a workable solution. Nice. That one container bit might. Okay, these are all rocks. I want rocks. There's so many damn models in this. Actually, a lot of the models that are in this, though, are like this, where there are 3 different sizes. And I want to go through there and clean that out because it would clear up my library. But I don't know what I've used compared to what I haven't used, so getting rid of some of these could actually be detrimental to other projects that I've started or have stuff done with. It's just a weird mix. It's just there's this balloon and then freaking destroy Joker part. I'm thinking a lot of models came from one of the Arkham Asylum games, because there was, if you look through some of the model names, I saw Arkham pop up on stuff before. Hospital, maybe. I'm getting into some techie stuff, so I want to see if anything else I can use. No, that's actually a pretty cool satellite dish. Look at the detail on that. It's nuts. I mean, if you think about it, in a video game, you don't even really look at this. You're just gonna be like, oh, it's just a satellite dish blending in with everything else. But somebody went through and made all that, and that's nuts to get that kind of detail with stuff. That's kudos to modelers and designers to be able to do stuff like that. Live nudes, or live nudes. Wait, I saw the, yeah, that's the one I wanted. Beer. Crap, those are mailboxes. Live for nudes, yes. Are these transparent? I think so. Yeah, it's a catwalk. Yeah, they are. Damn. Let me check the workshop. See, like, a lot of these chambers are standing chambers, and it just seems it's just hard to work with. I mean, I could use a like an EQG model for it instead, but I prefer not to. Even then, these are round and not really going to fit what I want. Well, if I don't do a chamber because I can't find that or figure that out. I could do it without a chamber. The chamber was just nice because I could remove the person from the scene then.
Headshot surgery! Ho!
Split.
Ho! Headshot surgery! Ho! Surgery! Ho! Now grab the brain!
Well, I can load up some of the other things I want to load up. So I'm not sure what to use this for, but it actually would work well as like a corner bit. I know it's supposed to be a canister, but you can make some kind of a techie corner. How about tied up from the roof? Like hanging type of thing? Because there's other ideas I could have for the brain. Like you could drop him into something that could be considered a brain extractor. That would essentially just be a grinder. But then that wouldn't fit with the headshot surgery.
Headshot surgery! Headshot surgery!
So how do you make... That's the part. So that means to me I have to do something with a direct shot to the head. So originally my thought was hit it with a mallet and I'll just cartoonically have the brain come out. I mean, I could...
Oh! Headshot surgery!
I could remove the beginning part and, like...
Headshot surgery!
Take this part...
Oh!
And replace it with something else at the beginning that has to do with the gathering of a brain. If there's something else that's here.
Kill one of those torque things and give me its brain! Gonna use that for the guidance system on the rocket. Gonna work, yeah! Grab the brain, yeah! You did it! I knew you could do it!
Well, the problem is if you tie him somewhere and you do something, then you're having brutality that is kept on camera. The nice thing about a mallet or in a chamber or something is that you could hit them, things could happen, and then they'd be out of the shot. So, because I don't want to make things rated R, or something that implies murder. Cartoonishly having a brain come out, you can kind of get away with a little bit more.
I need some robo-lubricant.
But dropping him into something and then his brain coming out of it doesn't imply anything besides that his brain is taken.
Also, grab me some Kragon skins for the... I need some stalker blood as lubricant. Gonna be gross. So hyped. The stalker exam table's probably got some leftover blood to drain. Don't think about how gross it is. Or do, because it's still cool. Just get some more stalker blood and we'll be... Wings looking super... alright! Here are some facts about Fly. I stashed a freeze gun for you because Same diff.
There's got to be something that works well for...
Just look at that stalker wing!
No.
Get the wings so my miss... You ever see that basketball? We got what we need! Woo! Alright, alright, alright. Put the wings in loop. Blam! Now put the torque brain on this rocket. That's our independent variable. That torque brain's gonna make this work. That torque has no... Try killing him with a crit. That should... You gotta crit him to get... That brain's looking juicy. Scientific ethics. One more and we'll have enough.
I want to know what they gave her for lines.
Oh man, I hope that glass holds. I want to learn stuff.
I could think of how, like, I could even figure out where to put that.
Oh man, I hope that glass holds. I want to learn stuff. Come on, press the button. Now fire the rocket. Hypothesis, this will be frickin' sick. Blending.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any more about brain.
Yeah. Headshot surgery. That's exactly what I am talking about. All right, put the soldier's brain in the second rocket. Now, launch.
And then that's where she goes to ending it. So maybe there wasn't enough or any in there. Okay. So I got to stick with headshot surgery, which is kind of okay.
Now grab. Ho! Hey! Ho!
I have a lot of ways to do it, but it's all brutal. And I don't want to do brutal. I thought about, like, you could just have, like, how big could this mallet get? Yeah, I know, that's what I had the mallet for. To me, that's a good in-between. Alright, so the mallet can actually get pretty good size. Because I was thinking you could almost just have it be like... have it go boom to where he is completely gone, and then when it pops up there's just a brain there.
Ho! Now grab the brain! Headshot surgery! Ho!
Yeah, I could do that. It wouldn't make any sense for the text, but neither does a lot of this, so I think I'll just go with it. So that surface doesn't work for this. So now I just need a round surface to place him on. That's all. Yeah, I guess it could be like the High on Twilight Sparkle thing. It would just be a round surface to put it on. What am I gonna look for? And that's as hard as it's something. The simple things are the hardest ones to look for. Round. There's so many high detail sciencey stuff that I prefer to have something that it's gonna find everything with the word round in it. Something with decent detail. You know what? The mask might have had something. I prefer round just because it works better on camera. Platform might work. We try that. At least help narrow it down a little bit. Well, it looked round, but it's not. This kind of works. It's just super dirty. And actually, it's really low detail. Oh, those are hooks for lifting. So I can't really use that. Ah! That'll work. Alright.
Now.
Okay, that's even creepier than the other one. Just he is so ready for science, yes. Why is it your eyes? You're not really looking there, are you? I think they're a little off or something. Anyway, because I don't know. Hi, Butterball. I sent out a reminder on Twitter, DeviantArt, and Steam normally when it starts. But otherwise, it's always Fridays. Use a mallet now. Brain's backwards, I think. No, that's probably right. Size-wise, we'll say that's about right. Yeah, there's also the Steam group. I don't know if you know that's there too. I was working on more sci-fi stuff. The only time I use Steam groups is for notifications, because you don't have to actually go into the group. It pops up with a notification in the corner, or like down here when events start, if you have it set for being notified of it. So that's why I started them for that purpose, so that if people use Steam as like one of their main sources of, or if they're always on Steam and they're not always checking other things and they want to be notified, that's a good way to do it. I think actually we have, there's almost like 600 people in it now. Yeah, almost. There's people in the group chat? Who's in the group chat? Oh. Oh, that was, I think that was from a long time ago. I was like, what? Nobody uses group chat. Well, kind of, actually. There was a time where group chat was Diamond, I think, that was running it. Kind of. He just was in there a lot, and well, hello, Bob. Yeah, I couldn't think of anything else to really do right now, so we're doing sci-fi. My thought is either I will do it for a for my own purposes, or hand it over to Anthology for their purposes. Hello, Captain Tim. I think I've seen you in here for a while. Unless I'm just having a tired moment. Well, it's because Bob is easy, and then it gets into like Lue, and it's like nobody says my full name; they say Argo. So I never really get Arg. Some kind of a floor, like a techie floor. What was that? A mirror? Floor mirror. Okay. Ooh. We'll go with the big one. That looks techy. Ooh. And he said big. I like just like blah blah. I don't know why it's fun to say. Okay, I know why it's fun to say. Oh, that wall is much further away. I'll do that then. Better. I probably want to get him raised up a bit more. I don't want him at a low angle. I want him at a like raised up at a pretty good amount. Probably like here. I did see a model that could work for this though. I think it was while I was looking at platform. Oh, that's super low texture. Thought that could work. That was literally the last model we found too. Check around again. Just it you know, because problem with the ground is it always finds ground, and that's not what I want. Coffee ain't enough. Because at work I do a lot of brain heavy stuff, and then I come here and brain heavy, and my brain's just like, no. Maybe cylinder? Oh, maybe not. No, that was kind of all disappointing. I'm gonna go look at mask again. Because there are some type of round things here, like this and stuff, but I don't think that's gonna match what I'm really looking for. Maybe like lab. Yeah, well, I was going to be putting some kind of a pillar in there. Let's see what that one does. But Sweden. UK. What's with all these non-Americans? That's cool. I need to travel outside the US soon. Seeing most of the US, I need to see other things. I've been wanting to go to the UK for sure. I've been wanting to try to take a trip out there. Next year, I think I'm a little bit full up, but I do want to try to. Okay, now I'm not sure if the other one had a more up-to-date. Yeah, it was more up-to-date. So use this one. What was I originally looking at though? Oh, lab. I don't even know what this is, but it looks cool. But I guess that's what the whole thing with video games is. This is not. The point isn't to make something that is scientifically accurate. It's about just making something that looks cool. All this sciencey stuff. Ooh. That looks techy. It's kind of low polygon, but I might see if I can make it work. I'm actually hoping because within this year and next year, with some of the random flights I'm taking for work and other reasons, I'm hoping to build up enough points to get the flight for cheap or reduced. I have to go through some of these other models. I'm not doing anything to this poor horse. Haven't you seen from what I do? I don't hurt ponies. I give them the gift of things. I don't know. I help them out. Scootaloo wanted to fly. Bam. There she was. This will work. I could just go. If this had actually a better surface, this actually could just work overall, but it doesn't really have that good of a surface. I don't know if I want to raise it up all the way like this, because that seems too high. I wonder if I could just do this. That actually could work. That might be high enough. How's this a shipping video? Like, I think you have a brain problem. It'd be a waste of a good poop. Trying to decide how big of this I want to make this room. I considered making it that big. Oh, that's the new one. I had a new song to this list. Why he's not going to do anything with the poor doctor? Nothing. Nothing at all. I thought I readjusted that. Oh, it got readjusted in the other thing. But yeah, just ignore that. Let's see what else we have for walls. I'm gonna stick to the mask though. Because a lot of these are way too dark. They're neat, they're kind of a techie, but they're too dark. I thought there were some pretty good tech, or pretty good ones on here. I keep forgetting about these ones for buildings. These are really good building textures and models, so I need to use them more. See, those are tech walls, but they're dirty tech walls. Oh, nice clean ones. I mean, that works, but I feel like it would not work. It would be too dark. And then I'm getting back on the portal too. Actually, that combined with... I used that one for a previous one. Let's check something with this. Problem with this too is there's a lot of detail to it. Ooh, that's actually really big. Okay, I'm gonna set this camera to 0 turn. Then I don't have to worry about it. The things I load in. But then the vents don't really work where they are. I could back it off if there's something else there, but or I could just say F it and not care enough. Which is definitely an option. Oh yeah, because of how those are, then that the other idea I had won't work either. Is that going to be too big, or... Actually, wait, where's that other model I have? This one. Might be too small for this. This is 6 sides. 6. This would be 75. Yeah. I'm just trying to come up with some ideas for making some of these back wall things work. Actually, can't go all the way. Let's try that. Okay, so I do need to make that smaller. If I want to go with this. I just feel that this is not dark enough. It's not gonna, it's just gonna stand out like a sore thumb. Where's that other wall again? Let's see what else is around it. Because this one, which I think could be pretty useful too. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that and that other one. That. I might actually be able to get away with, so I'm gonna take this floor. I'm gonna take away these two, and we're gonna just move these other ones up. Nice thing about the scene build as I'm doing it is that I can, or if the camera needs to go behind a wall to get a good shot, I can technically remove it completely. But I kind of want to have enough, like some nice space in the left and right here. So that's why I have him where I do. Interesting. With culling on. I really can't shrink that too much more than that, so that's fine. I'll keep that for now. And then this one. I started streaming at, oh wow, I only got a half hour left. At 6 o'clock my time. Good enough. I don't know if I need to make that bigger or not. Yeah, I wish I could start earlier, but I really can't. Well, kind of. I had considering starting the stream an hour earlier, so going like 5 to 8 instead of 6 to 9. My old job, I wouldn't even get home until closer to 6, and then I just have to rush to start the stream. For here, or with my current job, I don't have that problem anymore. But even so, I don't like rushing, so I've decided to just kind of keep it at the 6 o'clock time. It seemed a lot bigger until it was actually there. I think this will work. It just needs to be a little bit different spot. I guess. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make that work. It's too uneven with how these surfaces are on the edges. I think what I might do is just take one of these like more general ceiling tiles and fill it with that and then add more detail to it after that. Like this one. Even that seems kind of light. That might work. It's a work in progress. Like adding some of these aren't a bad idea. Essentially just connecting everything. I'll put that there, it's going to get quite a bit bigger. Has to be actually touching the wall. It's not. But is that, I should look right. No, see that just stands out like a sore thumb. I don't want that. If I see about a different one or something. Those are all the same ones. Got your port texture. Ooh. That's neat. These are small. Something for like big pipes. Big pipes. That actually might be nice. Ooh, I thought I was going to have to make this bigger. Too big. So I have to always check the light just to be like, okay, how is this going to work for lighting? Is everything going to be balanced? Because I don't want anything super standing out. So that's what the nice thing is about just being able to go in here and decrease the lighting on something if I need. With the lights off, it looks kind of poor, but that's not what I care about. Good night. I'm not going too much longer anyway. Huh. No, like these are all detailed and like the text is no. Ooh, that is a lot of science. Got some neat details to them too. That was closer to 90, wasn't it? I don't think I'm going to be able to fit that through there. Oh, maybe. Well, there's a little bit of it under the ground, but it'd be kind of neat to have it built into the wall where it's fitting right around that thing. And actually, I do have to prep the other things that I actually need for this part. Put the pedal right away on that. I can't think it's like he's going, boy. What is this? Oh, okay. Ooh, more. Ooh, lots of techie stuff. I think it's like too techie. Yeah, I don't want to over tech it. I do kind of want like a oh, console. That's what you call those things. I'm gonna crash again, aren't I? No. It was get whatever, I can't remember the name of those things. The ones from Half-Life, that have the big single eyeball. Okay, there. I don't care if the 2 goes through, I just don't want it clipping where I shouldn't be clipping. No, that's actually I need to update my emotes. The emotes here suck right now for subs. What's my tier 2? Can't remember. Can't share my own channel apparently. Oh, Argo Dat Boy. You know, if you want, give me a bit. I'll swap that to number 1. The number 1 sucks. The number 2 is the one that I think is good. The dolphin was just a goofy thing too to add in there, but I'll get rid of it so that you can have the derp dash. It's not derp dash, but I'll move it to the number 1 sub or the first sub. That see, like, these panels are nice and all, but I can't interact with these controls, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of me having the ability to. This is too white, so I don't want to do that. This could work, but they're low. Yeah, it's the low quality one. Yeah, I saw that. Somebody sent that. He like walks in and something. I don't think I had any audio on it at the time, so I don't actually know what was said, but I don't really need to. I don't see anything that catches my eye here. This looks techy. I kind of want some kind of like not just like consoles, but machinery. I want to take a look at these. Like, these are super high detailed pipes that I could use to connect. Because if I can connect the 2 walls together in some way, it helps make it feel like everything's together. Yeah, it's super long, but you don't need to watch the whole thing. I just like watched like not even a minute, enough to see that there was dolphin. It over here, but then I gotta move science equipment. I'm really just throwing shit everywhere just to make it busy. But yes. Anyway, so I will work on this more next Tuesday, but it's getting there. He's scared. Anyway, I'm gonna close this. We got right after this, I'll play with the emotes a little bit, and I'll try to adjust it so that the first one doesn't suck. I'll put I think I'll probably put the dash one first, dolphin second, and then third I might make that SFM symbol just so I have something there for now, but it has to go through an actual approval process, so it's just going to take a little time. Wait, I'll do that. I mean, why not? Anyways, so stream done. I'm back next week. I'm not sure about stream on Friday because 76 comes out on Wednesday, and then I'm kind of I'm gone on a lot of Thursday for family stuff. So, oh, this wallpaper was funny because it was originally a gray stallion with different colored eyes, and I think black and blue mane, and so I recolored it to make it my LC's colors. I don't know if I can actually remember. I knew some guy got a commission for it. I can't remember. Maybe you didn't put the word commission in there. But I don't know, I just ran across it one time and I thought it was really, really cool. So I put like 2 hours into it and recolored it. I'm not sure. I can't remember what that one was. Anyway. So one more scroll, because that's when I'll find it. There's actually a lot of Mass Effect phone stuff. Anyway, whatever. It's just recolored. Let's maybe send her my pictures. There's Argo N7. Maybe I didn't save the other one. Okay. Just one more. It's always one more scroll. One more. Anyways, see you guys next week and stuff. Oh yeah. Cat. Alright, now I can go. Alright, bye-bye.